Hello, my name is Brandon Davies. I'm a criminal defense lawyer based here in Overland Park, Kansas. In this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about a breathalyzer, or what they call an ignition interlock device, that is installed in a person's car after they've received a conviction for a DUI or lost their license administratively because of a DUI. Now, there are various different terms that get thrown around when someone's talking about a breathalyzer. There is the breathalyzer in the context of a PBT. That's the preliminary breath test that an officer will have you take at the car when they think you're intoxicated. There's the Intoxilizer 9000, or the evidentiary breath test, that an officer may ask you to take when they're trying to get a breath sample from you to take into court to use against you. And then lastly, there's what they call the ignition interlock device. People commonly refer to this as the breathalyzer in my car. Now, ignition interlock device is going to be something that a person has to have in their car if they lose their license administratively and they are trying to get their driver's license back or trying to get their driving privileges back. It can also be the results of a DUI conviction, and either a judge ordering that a person has a breathalyzer in their car, or they are getting a driver's license suspension based on a DUI conviction. Both of these two ways you can get an ignition interlock device ordered to be in your car are very similar and have similar consequences. They result with a machine being mounted in your car that will not allow your car to start or operate unless it has received a breath sample that shows that you are not intoxicated. Now, when you're trying to figure out if you're going to have an ignition interlock device in your car after a DUI, there are a lot of things you need to know. You need to know how your case was resolved on the criminal side, as well as the administrative side. The only true way to not have an ignition interlock device on your car is to win both cases. If you lose either one of the cases, then you are going to have a suspension on your license, and then you are going to have an ignition interlock device in your car. Now, when you're trying to determine how long you're going to have an ignition interlock device, if you have to, you're going to have to know certain factors. You're going to have to know if a person had the evidentiary breath test, what they blew on that breath test, if they blew, and how many DUIs they've had in the past. As you can probably tell, this is a very technical area of the law. You need to sit down with a criminal defense lawyer to go over the outcome in your DUI case, to go over the outcome in your administrative case, and that person should be able to tell you, by going through this matrix, to determine how long you will have to have an ignition interlock device, if you have to at all. If you have questions, feel free to contact my office, 913-451-9500.